Hola, buen día amigos. Ahora tenemos desayuno con aceite de coco, con protein powder y con mantequilla. Solamente en español. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. That was just my little Spanish movie voice. Hope you liked it. I'm going to show you what I eat in a day. Okay, this is my first little concoction of the day. I'm visiting my friend's house. I'm house sitting in California, so my diet's a little different now than it typically is. I'm using less superfoods and less fancy stuff. Typically, I add colostrum into this little concoction, and colostrum makes it way more badass. So when you make it at home, add colostrum. I just don't have it with me right now. So what I got is a nice cup of fresh spring water hot tea cooking up here. This is chai rooibos from Yogi Tea. But typically what I use, is that focusing? There we go. Typically what I use is actually Dragon Herbs Longevity Tea. So maybe my main man Anthony can put up a little Dragon Herbs Longevity Tea right there in that corner. Boop. Alrighty. So we got that hot tea going, and I drank about, I don't know, 60, 70 ounces of water already. I just love drinking water first thing in the morning. I used to put salt and apple cider vinegar in my water until I started drinking fresh spring water, and now I just don't need to add anything to the water. So what I'm going to do is do 2 tablespoons of Kerrygold grass-fed butter. I've heard that Kerrygold's not officially fully grass-fed, so maybe you want to switch over to Alfresco if you'd like, but I've been using Kerrygold for years. I think they're a beautiful company, and I love their butter. So I would venture to say that even a shitty job done in Ireland is probably better than the best of health regulations here in the United States. Maybe I'm wrong, who knows. So putting that in the blender. Alrighty, let me get a napkin here. And next we got some coconut oil. This is Spectrum coconut oil. I'm actually on my last dose here. I like to use like 2, I like to use a lot of fat. So really, 2 full heaping tablespoons is fine with me. But I'm out. I gotta go buy a new one. Alright. Then we got Garden of Life. This is my favorite protein powder. I've tried every protein powder under the sun, my friends. I have, even since being addicted to this stuff, I've tried making the switch to a cheaper or, I've just tried a bunch of different more options, even since finding my home here in Garden of Life. And nothing seems to be able to compete with it. Garden of Life Organic Plant Protein Powder. Grain-free, smooth chocolate. I gotta start being affiliates for these companies. I don't know what I'm doing. They should be paying me for this shit. Alright, so I'm putting a full heaping scoop up in this bad boy. Remember the colostrum too. Don't forget the colostrum. Don't forget the colostrum. It makes it like basically a nice morning milkshake. And then, ahora tenemos Dragon Herbs Sweetfruit Drops. This is my favorite sweetener on planet Earth. It's from monk fruit. Lo Huan Quao. I'm probably pronouncing that a little wrong. I think that's right actually. Lo Huan Quao is the monk fruit in Mandarin. Dragon Herbs Sweetfruit Drops. No sugar, sweeter than sugar. No insulin response. Sometimes I put honey in it. Sometimes I do honey, but recently I was in LA and I went to their headquarters and I bought myself some of this, a big bottle of it, and I love it. I just love it. So I usually do like 2 full droppers. I don't have a dropper right now, so I'll just use like about a teaspoon. And the protein powder has stevia, so it's already pretty sweet. But this stuff's amazing. I love this sweet fruit drop stuff. Guilin sweet fruit drops. Okay, and now we are ready for the final stages of the adventure here. You excited? Because I am. I just banged my head. I don't know if you heard that. It actually hurt a lot. Alright. Now, typically you want to wait for the tea to not be so hot if you're putting it into a plastic blender. So I've let my tea sit for at least, 5-10 minutes. And now it's going to get noisy and up in here, so hang with me. Like I said, with colostrum, this is even more badass. My favorite colostrum is survival colostrum. Alrighty, oh, if you could just smell this and feel the texture, man, you would be totally making one of these right now. Foamy, creamy. Drink it slow though, you don't want to really rush through this bad boy, it'll bloat you up. There's a lot of fat in there. Let me make sure the camera is really getting that. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright, stay tuned para almuerza. See ya. What up, ladies and gentlemen? I lied at the end of the last video. I said that I was gonna see you at lunch, but what I've been doing is I've been having mostly liquids for the first like 4 to 5 hours of the day. Typically what I have is that morning tea, water, morning tea, then I have this smoothie that I'm about to show you, and then I have a big juice. And then only after those 4 liquid meals do I have my first meal around, I don't know, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. This is just a new thing I'm on. It's not what I do. I haven't been doing it for years. I've just been doing it recently. I quite enjoy it. Really good for removing mucoid plaque is staying on a liquiditarian diet for many hours of the day. So, what do we got here? Well, yeah, so let's see, what time is it? It is 1:15. So I don't have my juicer here in California, so I'm just gonna have this, and then maybe 40 minutes later I'm gonna have my first meal. Yeah, let's get it started, yeah? This is a full macrobiotic spectrum smoothie. I like putting cold water in there, and then I got my organic Nutiva hemp protein, and I put 2 heaping tablespoons in here. And I got some camu camu powder for the vitamin C. Put about a teaspoon in there. Okay, my mucuna. I like to take my mucuna daily, so I just put it in the smoothie. I'm not saying you have to take mucuna, but I like taking it daily, and it's just convenient to put it in the smoothie. All right. Then we got my favorite ingredient of all. I actually use Bragg apple, what's it called? Olive oil. Well, the reason I had trouble thinking of it because I was thinking of telling you the story. You know that Bragg, actually, if you remember Bragg, don't you remember it being Bragg's with an S? All of a sudden, it magically changed to Bragg, without any notification or any history on the internet that it was ever called Bragg's. This is called the mandala effect. It's actually a thing in the world where these companies just change magically. Like, did you remember it being Jif or Jiffy? Anyway, check out the mandala effect. I think there's some merit to this thing. I think there's some, I don't know, these companies are part of some grand, I don't know, I'm not even going to state the theory here, but I just always remember it being Bragg's, and then all of a sudden it's Bragg, and there's no history ever of the fact that that it was Bragg's. There's like another thing in like the movie Forrest Gump. Like I always remember it being life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And apparently now it's different. I don't know. Just check out the Mandela effect. I'm not an expert on conspiracy theories, but there's some merit there. Olive oil, I use a shitload of olive oil. Like sometimes I use like 10 tablespoons, like literally as if I'm like taking a shot glass of it. And Bragg is my favorite olive oil for sure. So I'd go with that one if I were you. And let me tell you, this stuff has been responsible for a huge increase in my libido, ladies and gentlemen. So I think ample amounts of olive oil. If you think about cultures that have lived a long time, especially in Greece and like a bunch of the people who've lived to above 100, olive oil is a huge staple in their diet. So take a look at it. Give it a shot. And it fills you up. All right, this is high maize. It's funny, this is probably one of the only supplement things I've ever taken without doing my own research on, because Joe Cohen at Self Hacked and my, Robert Brower, the Detox Dudes coach, he also recommends this. And on their website I saw it said non-GMO, so I bought it. And then I did some more research and I sent them an email, and it turns out this shit is GMO. Like, what the fuck? On their website it says non-GMO, and then they're telling me on the phone, they just left me a voicemail because I've been harassing them. They left me a voicemail and they're like, oh, we're not sure. We think some batches are GMO and some are not. So don't buy this brand. Whatever you do not buy Honeyville. Fuck them. You should write bad reviews for them, actually. But I'm going to just take it right now. This sounds ridiculous that I'm taking this, even though it might be GMO. Only because I've already gone through a whole bag, 5-pound bag, and I've actually liked these smoothies. Like, they make me feel great. So I'm not going to ever buy another one. I'm going to find a source somewhere else. But I'm going to finish the bag. It's not going to kill me. And it's basically from corn, and it's a complex starch that, it's hard to break down. Resistant starch. So the reason it's fat, protein, and starch. So we get everything in it. The whole package. And I usually do like 2 heaping tablespoons. Yeah, so it sounds crazy that I'm still eating it, but I'm traveling. I don't have all my food with me, and I don't know. It's not going to kill me. But don't buy this company. Maybe give it a few weeks for me to find a new company to buy regarding high maize. Yeah, and then I do my dragon herb sweetfruit drops again. Sometimes I put honey in here. I'll put a little of both. I'll put like a little half a teaspoon of sweetfruit drops, and I'll put some raw honey in it as well. Luckily, the house I'm staying at here, they got some raw local honey. I don't like doing a lot of sugar, but as I get healthier and healthier, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I wanted to share with you. As I get healthier and healthier, I can better tolerate sugar. Manuka honey is the best way of getting your sugars and carbs in. It also has antibacterial effects. But I'm able to tolerate some fruits here and there, and maybe 1 fruit a day. But if you are super sick, I do not recommend it, okay? I do not recommend it. I know Dr. Morse is all about that shit, but let me tell you something. When I was dying, if I would have stuck to a fruit diet, I would not be alive today. It just totally inflamed my whole body and my brain. So see for yourself, know for yourself. Don't listen to me. All right, blender's going back on. Sorry for the noise. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Made a bit of a mess here. Alrighty. Drink it slow, ladies and gentlemen, slow. Digest it with your mouth first. It's delicious, nutritious. and GMO. Alright, now you can stay tuned for lunch. Lunch is the next video. Alrighty, peace. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, continuing on for what I eat in a day. Here I am at beautiful Tilden Park in Berkeley, California, and I got me some salad, homemade salad that I made instead of going out to eat. I like just bringing my own food most of the week. A couple times a week I'll go out to eat, but it's healthier, it's cheaper. What I got here is 4 soft poached eggs. You soft poach the eggs instead of hard boil to keep the lecithin and sulfur intact in the egg yolk. Super important nutrients for detox. Okay? Soft poaching just basically means steaming them for 7 minutes and then running them in cold water after about 30 seconds of letting them sit, and that you should have perfectly soft poached eggs. And actually in Chinese medicine, when you cook the egg yolk, it's virtually poison, or it's just almost essentially not like eating anything because you denature the protein. So you don't want to denature the protein. In Chinese medicine and in Ayurvedic medicine, cooked eggs is actually exacerbates almost all physical ailments. So I would stay away from fully cooked eggs. They make me feel heavy, but not soft poached eggs. Anyway, beautiful salad here. Fresh garden kale from my friend's garden, spinach, daikon radish noodles, which I just made by basically peeling daikon radish, sauerkraut, avocado, cucumber, sea salt, olive oil, and that's it. That's my lunch. I'm about to sit and enjoy this. Peace. Hello, my friends. You already saw what I ate for lunch. I'm actually filming this the following day, but this lunch is a lot prettier than the last one. So I just wanted to show you what I got going on here as another example. I'll show you the final product. I'm just doing the finishing touches right now. We got some sea salt. We got a little bit of apple cider vin. Okay, and olive oil. Okay, final ingredient here, and then I'll start rattling off all of the ingredients for you. That's baby broccoli. That's really the only cooked ingredient in here, plus I got the eggs. Okay, so that's my beautiful lunch for today. Like I said, this is not the same day as the other videos you're watching on this series, but I thought it would be a great. We got soft boiled eggs. Okay, in the last video I was talking about soft poached eggs. Sorry, I was using the wrong term there. Soft boiled eggs. We got baby broccoli, we got avocado, sauerkraut, daikon radish noodles, cucumber, kale, I think I said it already, but avocado. Oh, and kelp noodles. We got some kelp noodles up in there. Sea salt, olive oil, apple cider vinegar. Boom! Beautiful meal. That is really 2 meals in one. Alright, peace. Okay, dinner time. We got sardines, Wild Planet sardines, garlic, sauerkraut, avocado. Simple dinner here. Sea salt, olive oil. I used to do sardines a lot. For like a couple months I was doing them every day, but I just don't think they're good every day. I think even the little bit of mercury can add up. So I don't know, just have them once in a while, I'd say. And yeah. So that's it, super simple. The kraut I use is from Eden Organic, E-D-E-N. And it's probably best to make your own. Alrighty, I'm going to eat this and head to bed soon. Hope you enjoyed the day of eating. And like I said before, This is not my totally real diet when I'm home. I'm traveling right now, so it's a little different, but still thought you'd enjoy and get some ideas out of it. Alrighty, peace.